Hi guys, I'm making this video because I'm trying to explain exactly what Project Reach the World is. First, it is a project that I have been working on for many years, but I do fear that people really don't understand exactly what Project Reach the World is, and they don't understand what I'm trying to achieve from it. Project Reach the World is a fusion of all my many art forms. I combine them together, and I do that to bring attention to a personal cause. Though it is a personal cause, many people in the US actually deal with the same issues. The first part is my hair pieces. I use skills that I gained as a licensed cosmetologist to draw in attention using hair show-like attention-grabbing hair pieces. I got that idea actually after reading a book from Randy Jackson. I didn't read much of the book, but the parts that I did read made a big impact on me. The first one, they asked him, how does he know a star? He said he knows a star when a star walks in the room because everybody needs to know who this person is. You just know a star. The second thing that I gained from that book was you have to meet someone 3 times before they can actually understand or even remember who you are, remember your name. I don't have 3 times to meet one person. Like, I'm trying to make an impact. So I came up with the hair pieces and they made me very memorable. The second part, I draw and paint and create artwork that compels others to want to know more about my and my loved one's story. My hand-painted shirts fall under this category. What they are is acrylic painted shirts. Let's say I'm going to meet somebody, I would draw their picture, paint their picture on a shirt. Once my hair piece gets their attention, then I hold the shirt up and that even more reels them in. They want to know, who is this? What is she about? What is she doing? The third part is to tell the story. That's where my CDs come in. I tell the story in a very artistic way that is on ultra emotional topics. I also have illustrated poetry. I have storybooks. I have illustrated children type books. I have a novel form book, and it's here on Wattpad. You can click in the link. Basically, whatever I can create, I use. Whether it's paintings, I have animated GIFs. How? I started out just writing letters to any and everyone I could think of. But with simple handwritten letters, and even type letters, nothing made our story just jump off the page and stand out. One thing that always made me stand out is my artwork. I'm a good artist, and it is a God-given gift. One day at the age of 11, I picked up a pencil and discovered I could draw. Now I am gaining education in art because I did go back for graphic design and web design. This is a basic gist of who I am. My name is Keita Dixon, but my artist name is Cadillac, like the old school Cadillacs. I am a shy, quiet, reserved person that instead of expressing myself through verbal communication, I use the universal languages of art and music. Being a super reserved person, I've created an alter ego named Super Rapping Woman. She is faster than the speed of sound. She can relay messages that I am usually too shy to even comment on. Being bullied growing up, I made myself a shell of protection from the outside world. Super Rapping Woman helps me break through that shell. 2005 going on 2006, I met recording artist Lyfe Jennings. He is famous for telling stories of being in and getting out of the prison system. Once he gained his freedom, his dream was to go to Showtime at the Apollo. Despite snide remarks from the guards that released him, he went on to the Apollo and won night after night. Later, he was signed. When I first heard Lyfe Jennings, you noticed his rugged exterior. But when he opens his mouth, it's like you're being serenaded by an angel. And once you hear his message of redemption, you are completely lured in. When I heard his song, Must Be Nice, I watched the video that showed his release from the prison. I was a Lyfe fan, a lifetime Lyfe fan, no pun intended. Well, actually, yeah, pun intended. One day, there was this radio station contest to eat lunch with Life Jennings. You know I had to enter that contest. I had to get everyone else that I knew to enter as well. That night, I had the most vivid dream, the kind that seems so real. In the dream, I met Life Jennings and I performed a poem for him, and he was so moved by my talent that he asked me to write songs with him, and we wrote songs together. In turn, I gained enough money and cred to get my loved one released. The next morning, I received a call from the radio station. We had won the contest. That meet and eat with Life Jennings, everything from the dream played out in real life, except we did not write songs together. I was able to perform my 1020 Life poem for him. 1020 Life. I'm in love with someone, I can't be with it, so hard for me to let go. So I sit and I wait so patiently with the hopes that he will come home. When I lay down at night, I close my eyes, I pray the Lord sends him home. But when I open my eyes, the fact remains that I'm still all alone. It happened a few years ago. I looked for him, but he was gone now. Please tell me, where did he go? 1020 Life, that's all I know. See, the Lord on my side is who keeps me strong. I dread the fact I must move on, but I got my life to lead, and I'm the one that takes care of me. Now the messed up party was snatched from his seed. Now a father and a mother I gotta be now. But when it's cold, who gon' hold me now? And who do I talk to when I'm lonely now? See, I'm in love with someone, I can't be with it, so hard for me to let go. So I sit and I wait so patiently with the hopes that he will come home. Before I lay down at night, I close my eyes, I pray the Lord sends him home. But when I open my eyes, the fact remains that I'm still all alone. I was able to present him with the drawing I did. He gave me some words of encouragement. He said, you don't ever give up. And tell that man of yours, don't ever give up either. Life is possible. I was so convinced that the dream was not complete. In a moment, Project Reach the World was born. I didn't have a name back then as of yet, but the concept was born. I went on to meet artist after artist and DJ after DJ and present them with my artwork. The poem evolved into recorded music, and the artwork evolved into my hand-painted shirts. Each hand-painted shirt had a copy of my released album, Now or Never. It was taped into the inside. I was reaching the world.
She called me TT. I'm T-Balls right now. I'm joking. I'm on TT only to her, okay?
Listen.
What?
I'm talking. I have the mic.
Ooh, did she check me, boo? Or did she check me, boo?
I can't stand you. I love you so much.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, I see a sign that says, "My mom raised me on the right music team."
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes. That's right.
And I see another one that says, "Hashtag long live left eye."
That's right.
that's good. That's a picture. We love you, TLC. Can I have that? Can I have it? I'm just asking a question. Can
she have it?
She's got the TLC like you. Y'all remember Baps?
That is her hair?
Her hair.
Please get a picture of somebody.
Come up here. You
I love
gotta
it.
see her.
Hold on.
Please. You have the camera on her? You see it?
That is the best.
That's mine, TT. That's mine now. I asked for it.
See how she be doing?
Give it to me.
I'm the oldest.
I'm the more responsible.
No, she not.
Yes,
No,
I
she
am.
not. No, she not.
Isn't that so nice?
Beautiful. Okay, I gotta know who did your hair, girl. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Okay? Now that's unique, eh? I love it.
Can somebody get this one?
What's up, y'all?
All right, y'all. We're gonna keep the night going.
Okay, we finally get to the why. My loved one was wrongfully convicted and overly sentenced. He has 5 charges that carry 40 years. Nobody was shot, killed, hurt, or anything. The gun that they say that he had, that they cannot recover, never recover, do not have, was never said to even been drawn. So he got that much time. Then get this, the witnesses in the case admit on the stand the night in question that they were drinking, and they quickly sobered up and was able to give an account of what happened, and they were able to ID Marcello Jackson. That's a lot. They had no fingerprints. They had no evidence. They even said he could say he was nowhere near that crime scene because they don't even have anything linking him to the crime. No tangible evidence. And still, 40 years? I have never heard of a robbery getting 40 years. What do I see happening from Project Reach the World? Well, I see people talking. And if I can get them talking, then I see people walking. And then when I could get them walking, I see people marching, like Al Sharpton step in and all kinds of people. But everyone can help. The more his story is out in the public, the more chance it is that the right person will hear it. I am convinced that the only reason that he got that much time and it stick is because nobody knows his story. He is just a drop in the bucket. It's just been swept under the rug. I always knew that if people knew the truth, I knew that sentence would be overturned. My call to action, I thank you. I just want you to like, share, subscribe, and support Project Reach the World. I have been working on this for years, and I just wanted to fully just come together and finally get this story out to the world. It is really difficult to get a story out because we virtually have no voice when it comes to issues like this. I am a legally blind artist. If you may see that tag a lot, I am legally blind. I have a rare eye disease called keratoconus. And what it is your cornea starts to protrude out so far that it eventually bursts. The reason I say that is because I use the tagline, legally blind artist, rapping for justice, hoping to see justice before it all fades to black. Because one day it will fade to black. I also want to show some of the artwork that I did for other people in my shoes. We call ourselves prison wives because that's virtually what we are. We're wives to prisoners. So I joined a lot of groups a while back, not knowing that really I joined them because I thought I was the only one. And when I found out it was a group of women that felt the same way that I feel and had the same things happen to them, that's when I joined a bunch of support groups. And I brought my artwork to them. These are some of the hand-painted shirts and caricatures that I made for them. And the amazing thing was it brought so much joy to them and their loved ones. I was told that a lot of times this was the only picture that they had together with their loved one. The system is a game, and we are not playing the game. The game is playing us. Please, if you can, if you don't support Project Reach the World, that's fine. At least just listen and watch the video. Watch this video so you can understand what it is before you decide to support or not support. I thank you so much because you didn't have to lend me an ear, but you did. And I just want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart and my family's heart. Thank you. Here's your girl, Cadillac.
Hey, if he got out tomorrow, it wouldn't matter how long he been gone.